Hello and welcome back, Transformer TCG friends. Thanks for being here. Thanks for following along. Just trying to add to the dead game, but I want to show you this to tell me what you think. If anyone comments on these videos whatsoever, that okay, here is Sherman Dam. We're not going to go over the card. We're going to go over it on probably the next video. If I'm going to have to fix the text yet again, once I saw these and downloaded them to my phone, I'm like, oh crap, it's still not right. So if you see what I need to change, kudos to you, because I know how it needs to read now. So without further ado, let's look at Sherman Dam, and it's mainly just for. There's a difference. Do you see a difference in the card? Because the action cards, the little box that says action, I think those are leaning to. They sort of lean to the right, and then you have the silver box in the thing, and there's an extra little gray thing that sort of pokes out on the. After the sign that tells you it's an action card, and then the upgrade cards go a different direction, and are a little more solid, and then you have that extra thing also on the side, but it's going along the same way, kind of leaning to the left, if I'm remembering correctly here. So, and I'll show an action in an upgrade card, so you know what I'm talking about. And I thought, well, with the base cards, maybe I should have done something from the very beginning. And what I'm not doing, I'm not going to change every single base card I've made with this. Basically, in Paint 3D, it's like a sticker. And if I could go through and change every single base card, and that's a job to itself. And I may not do that. But if y'all like this, just because I do the green to really get your attention, that this is a different type card. And basically I would just fill in the action or upgrade. There's very few that I actually do where a base card may add an attack, or might add health, or might add a little defense, and I'll put that up there. I'll use the upgrade template to also to be able to designate a +1 or whatever for along the bottom, because you can't really do that on the action template. And so I would do it on the upgrade template, just as a reminder. And it's not going to help every single character on the field out. It's going to help whatever character is mentioned in the text of the base card. Like Cybertron's asteroid belt per se, because the Cybertron asteroid belt gives +1 health to aerial bots, so that might be a good card to put in a deck, one of 2 base cards, because you can only have up to 2 with no space bridge in a deck if you follow my rules, to add in with maybe an aerial bot deck. Okay, if your opponent knocks out the base card, or if you knock out the base card with your other base card, and one of your aerial bots' health is tied to that base card with 1 health left, boom, they're gone. So there's that. But so you might want to do that. You may not want to do that. Just a lot of kind of Russian roulette-esque stuff going on with these base cards, big time. Depending on which kind of base card it is, But this is just a video to kind of showcase. Here's Sherman Dam with the new little. I thought, hey, one of them, the action card, kind of. I think it leans right. The upgrade leans left. The base card, I have its own symbol. If you've noticed, on the bottom of every base card, it has its own little symbol that I created some time ago. And so that's already on there with like a little building with a flag on it. And so I thought, hey, let's just even out the action here. And wait a minute. Actually, I think the action cards lean left because I had to fill in the right part of the action card. So it would look... No, it does lean right. It leans right because I had to fill it in on the right side so it would look like a mound. You know, and it's still got the green background with the base card in black. When I think it's just about... If it's not the exact same text, it's very, 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 very close. And it looks about right when I bold and italicize. And I think it's Cordell or Cobol or something like... I forgot the name of the font here for for the words base card, in case you're wondering. Of Cordell or Cordell, I think it's Cordell. And so when I bold it and italicize it, it looks about right. And so now, you know, trying to make it to where it looks like an actual kind of base looking thing or pyramidal kind of, trying to make it look different than all the others. And all I've really done is color in the background of the green, type in base card, and let it go. If that's fine with y'all, hey, that's what's mostly here. So you can really tell that it's not an action card, it's not an upgrade. But I thought, hey, and I've had this in the back of my head for a very long, long, long time. This is so... Doing this near the end is really stupid of me. I will admit that. But, you know, what do you think? Do you like this? Here's a Sherman Dam with sort of the same thing going on, and then with a little extra flag, which is just, I added a little triangle and made it half color to kind of make it look like a flag in a way. So I did that, and then I did one without the flag and just took it all off. So what do you think? Do you like this? Is it easier to tell that it is a different type card? Was it already easy to tell originally because of the green background? You know, I should have started this when I began, and I apologize. So what do you think? What do you think? Just something to think about, something to look at. And I thought about this for a while, and originally I'm like, gosh, that seems a little bit of work, and it is a little bit of work, but I did it last night, and I'm thinking it doesn't look that bad. It could be a little better, but you know, if you don't look too close at it, you don't quite see the shoddy job I did here. But you know, what do y'all think? Do you like this? Would you, if you really care about this new type of card for the game, if you think it works and you think it adds a little bit of different and slightly fresh strategy as opposed to a zone card, plot action, or whatever people have made from... So ATP did the plot action, and they've made another card too, other than plot actions. But the plot actions are very base card-ish. And I found that funny that they've been working on that for a long time too. And they may be done, because Dan Arnold is pretty much, and his crew, they're just all playing Marvel Snap from the looks of it. Wreck and Rule is playing Marvel Championship, the card game. And I haven't heard anything from Blues on Attack. I haven't seen anything from them in a long time, and I really just wish, you know, hey, just play the Transformers and TCG, play a lot of your new cards, showcase this stuff, tell us, you know, kind of how it works, and maybe, you know, I don't pay a lot of the extra stuff anymore, and I did for a very short time with, was it Wreck and Rule or was it ATP? I can't remember who. With that app that starts with a P, and I can't remember the name of it. But I don't really, I don't have the money to help out any of the channels anymore. But and I guess they were short-lived because the game was short-lived. But there's that. But things to think about, things to look at. Tell me what you think. We'll see you next time. And again, we're going to fill in this gap, because there's a gap where I left off with Scramble City, and then the next video I started off with Sundeck Tower, and there is a group of about 6 to 7 base cards that are in the middle of that is missing, and I apologize. So we're going to get to it. I'm going to have to fix Sherman Dam here, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Thanks for listening. Make a comment down below. Throw scraplets at the like button if you haven't already. And as always, Autobots, flip out and let's roll for it.